Hello, my beautiful Scorpio collective. I am Kendra B, and this is Knowing Woman Tarot. And today we are here to do your intuitive tarot reading for the month of December 2021. That means if your sun sign, your moon sign, Venus or rising is in Scorpio, this reading may have something to offer for you. Okay? So I have done a little bit of a pre-spread before we came on to the scene here. Pre-spread, that sounds kind of gross, but whatever. Um, so let me talk about the energy first of all before we get into the cards. For you, Scorpio, I'm feeling this energy of preparedness. That's like the number one word that I'm getting. Preparedness. Also, I'm sensing that it's time for you guys to slow down and be prepared to receive some messages, okay? We just came through the new moon energy in Sagittarius and the eclipse. We are now preparing for a full moon in Gemini on December 18th or 19th, depending on where you are. And I just feel like there's something coming for you, Scorpio. So let's get into this little spread I got here before me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 cards so far. So what I'm seeing in these cards, the first one out is Warrior Woman. You know I use multiple decks. I will get into them. Maybe I won't. We'll just see. This is from my, what is this called? Work Your Light Oracle. So number one card out is Warrior Woman. This queen here, she represents somebody who is born to do something. This is about your purpose. This is about your passion. This is about your mission. This is about fate at this time. Okay? We also have monkshood. We have time. And we have the Three of Water. And right on top, we got heaven and earth. Okay? So overall, I am seeing a time right now, Scorpio, where you're about to be challenged. I feel like you may have gotten some information around that new moon in Sagittarius. Something that may have been a little bit confusing or challenging for you, but I don't feel like you had the whole story. Okay? I feel like coming up on this full moon in Gemini, you're going to be getting the full message. Okay? You're going to be getting a full clarity about a certain situation. Now, I do feel like this is a spiritual matter. I'm not seeing any people on the table right now. Not seeing any people just yet. I do have these 11 of earth, which is heaven and earth, which is giving me big Taurus energy. It's giving me a Gemini, kind of a, what do you call it? Like a dual nature kind of thing. So I feel like you guys may have been having a challenge in kind of grounding your spiritual beliefs. You know, I'm seeing the number 7. And then we got the sage. Yep, there he is. 7, the sage, the knower. All right, so if you know anything about 7, 7s are very spiritual. 7 is the sage. The sage will stay up in his cave. He lives alone. He may not be in relationships. He's kind of a lone wolf. He is all knowing. He's a warlock. He's a witch. So I'm feeling like, Scorpio, it may be time in the month of December to kind of pull back some of your energy, go into quiet mode, hermit mode, and get yourself prepared for these messages that you're going to be receiving. Now, the sage is also in your crowning position. So, with that being said, either you've already been doing the spiritual work of meditation, alone time, yoga, whatever it is that you're doing, or you may have actually attracted a sage figure into your 3D life, someone who can help you through this time. Let's go further, shall we? I would like a clarifier for the sage in our crowning position. Ooh, love. Look at that. I love that. And that's also another major arcana card that is the number 12, breaking down to a 3, coming together as a 10. All right, so I think you've gone through some things that have brought you to a place of acceptance of your sage nature. I feel like a lot of you may have been reaching outward to help others on your path, and you may have been neglecting your own spiritual journey. Because Spirit is asking you to go within right now. The only way you're going to be able to live up to your mission and help the people around you is if you open your heart portal, allow that self-love to marinate from within. I'm also getting the word fear. You're fearful of something, Scorpio, and it could be the vulnerability of love. But like the card Warrior Woman says, your greatest fear is also your greatest gift. It's your highest purpose. So if you find yourself a little bit afraid of intimacy, afraid of opening yourself up, afraid of allowing people to see your vulnerability, that fear is a signal that that is where you need to root yourself. That is where you need to stand. That is where you need to go deeper. You're not going to run from this fear. You're going to lean into it. What's crossing this energy for Scorpio? What's crossing this energy for Scorpio? Control, perhaps. Control, perhaps. Another 7. We have the 7 of water this time. I do want to read on her. Let's read on the 7 of water. 7 of water. 7 of water. 7 of water. Keywords: knowing, trusting, faith, surrender, control, release, peace, certainty, passive. Oh yeah, you don't like to be out of control now, do you, Scorpio? When the 7 of water appears reversed, she signifies an inability or unwillingness to yield and be flexible. But remember that what does not bend will eventually break. It is better to achieve your goals by being fluid. Water can find any crack, any opening, and use it to its advantage. If contained, it will become still and peaceful, calm and waiting, receptive. Yes, external forces can make waves and ripples, but when the force is removed, stillness and calm are quickly restored. Release the water from its container. And look at those two coming together. Like, the juxtaposition is everything, right? Because you have love, this flowing of water in your crowning position, saying this is what you have going for you. This is what we're trying to release. And then right in the crossing position, this is your barrier. The need for control. The need for control. Let's talk about where this need for control came from. Oh, there we go. Where did it come from? Could it be a mother-child relationship? So I'm seeing that some of you guys had some mother issues. Other of you guys got some baby mama issues, okay? So you got a baby mama who might be using your kid against you, making life a little hard. You're feeling like she's a barrier to get to your child. But she's not the barrier. Your unwillingness to flow is the barrier. Okay? If you're having issues with your mother, if you are having issues with your mother, this flow is going to be just as important, because I'm getting this visual of you actually flowing around an obstacle, right? Because you don't know exactly what it is. Here we go. There it is. There it is. This is what's going to be coming up for you. This is what's going to be coming up. You don't know what it is that's been standing between you and your mother, but you about to find out. I just got chills. You about to find out, baby doll. Ooh, child. Ace of Fire. Yep. Aces are about new beginnings. Fire is about your attitude, honey. Not just your attitude, your actions. This is going to change your attitude and your actions toward your mother. And it's going to take some bravery. It's going to take some consistency. It's going to take you showing up. It's going to take you not running. I just see somebody breaking down. I just see somebody breaking down. Whew. It's going to be an emotional situation. It's going to be an emotional situation. But out of that situation, you're going to have the most clarity you've ever had in your life. And I think it's going to lead you to some forgiveness. Oh, child. You're going to regain some passion after this. You're going to regain some power and authority after this. Your masculine is going to be strengthened after this. Because I feel like your mother was the kind of person to tell you you wasn't shit. If she never said it out her mouth, she may have said it with her actions. I'm seeing a boy becoming a man. This is hurting my little heartstrings, Scorpio. Y'all always do this to me. Recent past. So recent past, we got some intimacy coming through. We got some relationships coming through. You may have gotten involved with somebody recently. And you're finding it very hard to open yourself up and be vulnerable with this person. This person may also be a key into unlocking this information with your mother. I can't take all these, but I'm going to take these two because they're the two on top. All right. So this person is very confident. This person is loyal. She's beautiful. She could be a Leo. This person is very nurturing and kind. And I feel like she is guiding you into your softer side. She wants to offer you something. She wants to offer you something, Scorpio. Are you willing to receive it? See, now all these cards coming out. Oh, Lord Jesus. Now they coming out. Y'all gonna have a whole damn deck out here. Oop, Maiden. Seven of Earth and emotions. Ooh. She makes you feel calm and grounded. If you're an older man, she makes you feel young again. But she brings up a lot of emotions, like, oh, I don't know why. She either reminds you of your mother or reminds you of your lack of being mothered. It's like you want to care for her. You want to stand up for her. You want to be this king of fire. He's not out here yet, but I'm saying this king of fire. You want to be that for her. And you don't want to let her down. But you got some unresolved emotions that are standing in the way, Scorpio. And I keep saying he and she, but you know, guys, this can very well be the other way around, and definitely is the other way around for some of you. I do know that. But I'm getting very specific masculine and feminine presence here. Now, if you don't have a relationship that might be blossoming right now, this could be an actual relationship with yourself. The way your masculine is relating to your feminine, okay? Because when we have issues with our parents and either the divine masculine or divine feminine is damaged, then those things are going to show up on the outside, right? So if you're a female who didn't have this mother love, right, it could have injured either your male or your feminine, your divine masculine or your divine feminine. So now you're finding that you attract these type of men. You're attracting these type of men with issue men's. You're attracting these type of men with issues around intimacy, around vulnerability and things like that, because you find it hard yourself to be vulnerable even as a female or woman. All right, let's go into the near future. All right, so we got masculine and feminine. Ooh, we got the 4 of water, which I love, and we have the 7 of fire. I'll let you see these. First things first, we got the balancing of masculine and feminine energy through what? Self-acceptance. You've been damaged, you've been bruised, you've been banged around, but you're starting to see it for what it is. Like, you can see it now. It's tangible. It makes sense. Like, oh, this has been the problem all along. It's been me. Well, guess what? There's nothing wrong with you. Guess what? You're scarred, you're bruised, but guess what? Ain't nothing wrong with you. You deserve to be nurtured. You deserve to be protected. And you're going to have to start doing those things for yourself, number one. And then we got the 7 of fire. Culminating. I'm getting Kundalini rising. Look at the femininity on this card. If this ain't some pussy power, I don't know what is. It looks like she is conjuring up something, right? It feels like a strengthening specifically of a powerful feminine nature, because some of you have this idea that feminine virtues are not necessarily masculine. Some of you have been trying to separate these things and living kind of on a one note of, I'm just going to be all in masculine or all in feminine energy. And you're finding out that you can actually thrive in your vulnerability, in your sensitivity, and still have strong boundaries, have no fucks to be given. Because that's what it's all about, Scorpio. It's about really creating a space that's so sacred and so full of love for your feminine nature, right? It's up to your masculine nature to create boundaries around that soft and delicate feminine nature so that she can be soft and delicate. She ain't got to get hard, because she's not expecting no blows. She's not expecting no enemies to hop that fence, because her masculine has it covered. But let's get back to the gist of things here, because I don't want to forget about this relationship that we're talking about and this information that you're about to get from your mother. I don't know. I feel like somebody about to find out they was adopted. And some of you are about to find out something about a parent that is actually going to make you proud to be their child. It's actually going to make you proud to say that I have that within my bloodline. It's going to make you proud to say, I was here for this moment of growth. I was here for this moment of healing. Let's carry on, shall we? What is in our attitude? What's the attitude of Scorpio? What are they presenting out into this public? How are they showing up? Super masculine. Super masculine, the father. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional. Like, this is a sensitive figure. Strong, protective, but sensitive. Like, he will kill about his children, he will kill about his loved ones. But I feel like there's a little bit of anger in you right now, Scorpio. I feel like you might be on the defensive right now. And I feel like you might be a little bit too concerned about how others are perceiving you. Let's read. I feel verklempt. This is a very verklempt reading. Not the father. Somebody gonna find out your daddy wasn't your daddy. All right, keywords: fatherhood, leadership, authority, protection, responsibility, guidance, support, compassion, and control. When the father appears in the present position, it symbolizes the need to step up, take charge, and lead the way. If you are the head of the household, there are certain responsibilities that come with that position. If your position is one that involves children, it is your responsibility to set a good and positive example, guide them, instruct them, and inspire confidence within them. I don't care what your baby mama doing. I don't care what your baby mama is out here doing. Your job is to be a father by hook or crook, any means necessary. This is not the time to burden those in your care or charge with your troubles, or children in your case with adult issues. Whoo child. Now is one of those times when you have to carry your burdens alone and share them with someone who is in a real position to help you. Stop making it the children's fault. Stop making it your baby mama's fault. Like, if y'all can't co-parent, okay, call your daddy. If your daddy ain't around, call your uncle. Call your homeboy. Call a therapist. But if you're having a hard time with your child, if they're acting out, if they're doing any of these things, you can't expect a child to know. Like, that's why you're the parent. Obviously, we got two stories going on here, so I'm sorry about flipping back and forth, guys. Please bear with me. If your choice is to delegate, you'll do best by playing an active role in overseeing progress and making sure everything runs smoothly. The Father card says that you are the teacher and guide, and those in your charge have less experience and understanding. Therefore, understand that if you do choose to delegate and something goes awry, you are ultimately responsible for the outcome. The buck stops with you. That goes to our baby mama drama club, okay? Now, for the other club over here who got these issues with their mama, it's time to stop blaming mama, because you's a man now, okay? You's a grown-ass man now. Ladies, I'm sorry. And I think this is the first time I've ever done a reading where I specifically spoke to men the whole time. Ladies, it doesn't mean that this does not, I hope it doesn't mean it's not resonating with you, because it absolutely can. Just please understand, I'm talking to your masculine, your divine masculine, okay? All right, what do we have in the external forces? We're going to take her, the Nine of Water, and Wisdom. All right, so you may have been in a dark place lately. You may have been in a dark place right now, but I feel like there is some illumination. Again, we're talking about this moon energy. I feel like there's been some illumination on a matter. Let me take a drink, y'all. Y'all stressing me. Y'all stressing me. I'm going to read on this Nine of Water because she is... Oh, Lord. Nine of Water. Let's just read because, Lord, I don't even think I can get it out of my mouth. Illumination, acceptance, openness, emotional enlightenment, strength, courage, fear, ignorance. There we go again with the strength and courage. We started out here with this warrior woman, right? I think it's going to take a lot of strength and courage to realize that some of y'all is the problem. As you remember that you are the problem, please also remember this card. Ain't nothing wrong with you now. We just talking about accountability. Ain't nobody said nothing was wrong with you. But once you realize that you have control over yourself, that you may not have control over this crazy world and these crazy children and your parents and your job and your everything else, but you got control over yourself, honey, tell me that ain't wisdom right there. Now we can get some things moving. Woo! Have you ever had somebody say something to you that has triggered anger because they touched on deep-rooted, remembered anger towards another who said the very same words? Child. So it's going to be some triggerings going on this December. It's going to be some triggerings around this full moon, right? Remember this as those triggers come up. Remember this as those triggers come up, because where we're trying to get you is right here. Wisdom. Once this thing comes out, you ain't going to have no choice but to deal with it and work with it. And that's a blessing. Because something that's been hidden for so long just got you like a puppet. Just running you around these streets like a damn puppet. And now it's about to come out, and you're going to realize it's been like a pea under a mattress, like that fucking storybook from back in the day. It's been a pea under your mattress. Deep, deep, deep down off in that mattress. And you're going to be like, what? Hopes and fears for the Scorpio. 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 There he is. King of Fire. Worry about yourself. You want to be in charge. It costs to be the boss, baby. You want to be in charge. It costs to be the boss. And you about to learn how much it's going to cost. You about to pay it. Because dealing with this head on in your family, with your mother and your parents, whatever issue this is that's about to come up, when you really deal with this finally instead of running with it, you're going to feel so damn powerful. You're going to need all your strength and all your courage. You can do this. This King of Fire, baby, this King of Fire got me through a many nights. It got me ready for a mini battle. And you about to be up for a battle, Scorpio. Remember this face. Do not forget about this face. Okay? This is power. This is strength. This is Leo energy for sure. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, I'm seeing a lot of heart chakra Leo shit on this board right now. We got the Father. We got the King of Fire. We got the Ace of Fire. We got integrity. All right. Give me an outcome for Scorpio, December. Let's get an outcome. All right, we got the Youth, number 3, and we got the Ace of Earth. So we got some stability coming. We got some, oh no. We got some stability coming for yourself, for your inner child, for your children. We are finally going to give this boy the stability that he deserves. Finally. And I got this picture in my head of him finally finding his way home. That is so fucking beautiful. Like, daddy's coming home. Like, this boy been out here on his own for a long time. Just out here trying to find his way. He may have been doing it through intimate relationships that just keep failing. Keep failing. Because you ain't never addressed the real issue. You've been out here in the wilderness avoiding your feminine. She's been wondering where you at, boo. But I feel like this roundabout trip that you've taken, all the heartache, all the pain, all the avoidance, you've still been on path. You've still been on your sacred journey. And now you're getting ready to come home, sweet Scorpio. Let's get some advice for you. I'm going to pull 2 cards of advice. 2 cards of advice for Scorpio. 2 cards of advice for Scorpio. 2 cards of advice for Scorpio. Deep replenishment. I'll take protection as well. I wanted one from that deck and also one from the Liminal Spirits deck. Please, let's get some advice to leave Scorpio on. Let's get some advice for this sweet, beautiful Scorpio energy. Sweet, beautiful Scorpio energy. What do we have for you? What do we have for you? What do we have for you, sweet Scorpio energy? Sweet Scorpio energy. All right, we got the moth. Deep, what did I say? Deep replenishment and protection. So protection, it says call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Let us read. Protection. Protection. Where is my protection? Where is my protection? Where is my protection? 4. You are being called to protect your energy and call back your power. May all the lost pieces return home now. Take a look at who and what drains your energy. Do not keep your taps open. Shut down energetically each night. Energetic cords are formed between people, places, objects, and events, so it's important to keep checking in. Some of you fellas been out here throwing dick too, okay? Now, a female run around jumping on all these dicks, she's a hoe, but y'all get applauded for it, but guess what? It got the same spiritual damage that a female is gonna undergo. Cut the fucking cords, guys. Energetic cords are formed between people, places, objects, and events, so it is important to keep checking in. Your energy and energetic space are sacred, so treat them as such. Keeping your energy clear takes work. As we go through life, we can give away our power, so it is important that we call it back by cutting energetic cords or doing a form of healing known as soul retrieval. I just heard bitch mode. Like, a lot of men, they want to call women whores for having a lot of sexual escapades. But for men, if you are involved in that same behavior, you're hoeing. You're hoeing yourself out, baby doll. Can you think of a traumatic event, relationship, or soul memory that you are being called to call back your power from? Check into your body now and see which chakra feels like it needs a bit of energetic cleanup. Heart chakra. All right, let's go to deep replenishment. Deep replenishment, number 64. The most selfless thing you can do is to fill your own cup. When we are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and coochies. We look for things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave from mommy. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. baby. Because guess what? You out here banging whores and your heart energy is so blocked, you don't realize everything you're trying to get out here in these women you already got right here. So you put that energy and you put that work here, and everything you ever thought about attracting is gonna come into you. Some of you ain't got no money because you're too busy fucking the wrong bitches. I'm sorry, there go my mouth again. What nourishes you? What refuels your body? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, yin yoga. Who knows? What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine you need, be nourished. You nourish all those around you. For there is more than enough to go around. Like some of you dudes, like, pussy is my medicine. But no, guys, no. Okay, let's go into our liminal spirits deck and read about the moth. And I'm going to let y'all get on up out of here. The flutter of the moth's wings brings on change, transformation, secrecy, and psychic development. The moth in its caterpillar form is all-consuming, rapidly growing and changing in the pupa stage. The moth rests within its cocoon, changing from the inside out. Then finally, when ready, the moth bursts free and flies off into the world. In this new form, the moth seeks to make its legacy by propagating the species, but it must be careful of false lights that could distract it from its goal completely. Newfound freedom can be amazing and may make you feel emboldened to take greater risks than necessary. You may be more fragile than you realize because new wings need time to dry and build strength. Temperance is vital. It's easy to dismiss the little things as unimportant or unworthy of our attention, but they can collect over time if unchecked and cause a great deal of damage. Be vigilant and what? Pay attention. Stretches of growth and change should be followed by periods of rest and reflection. You don't have to be in constant motion. Give yourself a break to relax and absorb what has happened. Scorpio, that was an amazing reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining. If you like this reading, hit that thumbs up button, share, comment, let me know how you feel, because I would love to talk to y'all. I don't be doing shit. It just be me and Lucci around here, so y'all can really comment and we can have a little chit chat, okay? This is Kendra B. This has been Knowing Woman Tarot, and I bid you adieu. Thank you and have a great day.